Hello guys, we are here today with the great Italian drummer Federico Paulovich.
That's me!
Yeah. James, how are you doing?
I'm driving.
Okay. Fede, how are you doing today?
I'm good. We just had some pizza and salads. And we just forgot to buy batteries for our cameras. So we are going to the mall.
Yeah.
And in the meanwhile, Fede will share his point of view of drumming with us. So, Fede, what's your point of view of drumming? Like, where did you start from? How did you study? And what is today your thought about drums and music?
Wow,
Exactly.
that's a very long question though.
Exactly.
I try to do it very quickly. I started playing drums in 1994 when I was 9 years old, and I always practice with a teacher, and I'm still going to a teacher at the moment, and I really like to practice a lot and find my way to experiment on new stuff on drums. So I'm never satisfied of what I see around from, you know, the drumming community. I'm still searching for something new that's cool for me.
Okay.
And I really like all styles of drumming, and that's maybe a little problem for me because I cannot choose what I want to do when I'm older, you know. So
I know. I know the feeling.
Yeah, so I play metal with my band, but I also like, you know, fusion, jazz, pop, rock, whatever. So I try to do my best to play authentically every style of music, and that's pretty much my goal. And also experimenting, you know, new stuff, practicing as much as possible.
Cool.
That's pretty much my point of view on it.
And yeah, what about your experiences in the music? You're saying you have a metal band, but you also play with other people, with other bands. And what do you do and what did you do before?
My main project is, as I said, my band, but as a session drummer I need to work, so I need to do gigs of no matter what kind of music it is. So in my experience I had the chance to play at some TV shows like Saturday Night Live, Cambrati Night. I also did the fiction, like a TV fiction show.
Really?
Yeah, as an actor though. I also played drums too, because I recorded the soundtrack of the fiction, but I actually was an actor in the series. It was an 8 show.
What's the name of the series?
Non smettere di sognare on Channel 5.
Okay.
Canale 5. Yeah, that's funny. I didn't, you know, it was kind of surprise, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
And yeah.
You talked about being authentic on every kind of music you play, so from metal to funky to whatever you have to play. How do you work on that, like musically talking?
I think half of the work on doing that is listening to the music you want to play. Because first of all you have to understand the language, so which are the important things about the music you have to play, and also I think part of the process is unconscious. You just listen and then your brain comes out with the ideas, you know, processing it without a conscious way. You just, you know, listen and you just got into the language. And then also you have to practice and study, you know, the typical, you know, rhythm or patterns or whatever you want to play. I think this is a...
So you develop the main language, let's say, of that kind of drumming, and then you listen to music, basically.
I try to do both at the same time.
Okay.
If I have to play a funky gig, I probably start listening to all the old school stuff and new school stuff from funky, and try to practice on the song to get in the right mood to play the stuff.
Cool.
So I think it's a good way.
And what about your experiences? I know you've been traveling a lot, and you had the chance to meet lots of like really good drummers and work with them and either study or just jam. What did it teach to you, like working or either relating with these kind of drummers?
yeah, I had this opportunity to meet these guys and play and chat with them, thanks to my buddy Dave Elitch, which is a very, you know, amazing drummer from the LA area, and he's one of those too. It's like, you know, always curious to see, and he's always, you know, he's always there to share material with you, and I think this is cool. You know, everybody can, you know, grow with this kind of, you know.
Nobody feels like arrived.
Exactly.
To their, they're not accomplished to their mission.
And they also give you suggestions by their point of view. He's a really, you know, sincere guy.
They don't keep secrets.
No, and also, if he thinks that something you are doing is not sounding that good, he's gonna tell you. Like, he's not saying important. You're great. No, he's like honest. Try to do it better, you know. So it's important for me. It's a good friend. Absolutely. Drummers are a community.
Yeah.
So the cool thing about that is always that everybody wants to share something with you, and also they want to learn with you, even if they are, you know, the world's famous drummer. But they're humble. They want to know what's your point of view on that. I have the opportunity to chat with Tony Royster Jr., Ronald Bruner, Chirs Coleman, of course. I had this tour clinic with him last year, and they are super cool guys. They are incredible drummers, but they are, you know, they are still curious to listen to you, to listen to what you're playing. So actually, this was a really, you know, great experience for me to cool. Share this kind of thing with them.
Was it like a turning point of your drumming? Did it like?
Well, I don't think it's a turning point, but of course it's a, you know, an important passage of my life to be part of this, you know, moments with them.
Okay, so now we'll park and we'll buy batteries, and then we'll see you jamming on drums.
Oh yes.
Yeah.